the ring. This is a protection.
Donald Trump is being protested all across Scotland right now. It's where Donald Trump is spending our taxpayer dollars here in the United States and costing the people of Scotland millions of dollars in their taxpayer dollars. You saw there a protest in Edinburgh. There's also protest in Aberdeen and in cities and communities across Scotland right there. This is what Donald Trump is doing right now. He is golfing. You can see him right there at his golf course, promoting his golf course, enriching himself. Personally, let me bring you into Aberdeen right here, where there was another protest taking place. Let me show you this, where the speaker says, "As for Mr. Trump, we could smell your stench the moment that you landed." Here, play this clip.
As for Mr. Trump, all I would say is, I could smell the stink right here in Aberdeen when you landed in Prestwick.
That's a good welcome right there from Scotland. That's how you have to treat this sexual predator, this felon, this vile human trash who is destroying the world. Zero respect is what he deserves. This is how he acts. This is what he was posting while he was in Scotland. Photographs of former President Barack Obama, or like images of Obama's face imposed in a Ford Bronco. I mean, like racist imagery right here as well of like Obama being chased by police vehicles. I think this is trying to imitate the O.J. Simpson car chase or something like that. I mean, just what the hell are you doing? I mean, dude, act like a freaking adult. Who behaves like this, yet alone the President of the United States? Here he is promoting his golf courses, again using his official account. The great Gary player, Turnberry, is without a question one of the top 5 greatest golf courses I've ever played in my 73 years as a pro. Thank you, Gary. And then he goes, in Scotland right now, many meetings planned. Now, one of the things that Donald Trump also has been posting about now today is he goes, I've just spoken to the acting Prime Minister of Thailand, and it was a very good conversation. Thailand, like Cambodia, wants to have an immediate ceasefire and peace. I'm now going to relay that message back to the Prime Minister of Cambodia. After speaking to both parties, ceasefire, peace, prosperity seems to be natural. We will soon see. Exclamation point. We will soon see. I'm the arsonist. I've destroyed the State Department. I've destroyed our Department of Defense. I've destroyed America's standing in the world. And now there are wars breaking out, and say, as there was a few months ago between India and Pakistan over the Kashmir region, and now there's a war between Thailand and Cambodia where dozens have died. A war between Thailand and Cambodia, and this freaking idiot is making social media posts about it. I reached out to this person, I reached out to that. You're the cause of that. There should not be a raging war between Thailand and Cambodia now, to begin with. How about you bring peace to Ukraine in 24 hours like you promised, and peace to Gaza in 24 hours like you promised? Right now there are people starving to death in Gaza. Innocent women and children and men dying right there who can't access food right now. And yesterday when you were asked about it, you were like, yeah, I guess Netanyahu's going to have to do what he's got to do. I guess he's doing what needs to be done. The hell are you talking about? Then Donald Trump goes, just spoke to the Prime Minister of Cambodia relative to stopping the war with Thailand. I am calling the acting Prime Minister of Thailand right now to likewise request a ceasefire and an end to the war, which is currently raging. Let's pause there. Why is there a war currently raging right there? And why are there wars raging throughout the world right now? The arsonist wants the credit right now for trying to put out the fires. And this is his thing where he goes, where he tries to dangle trade, as though I dangle trade and then I stop the war. Remember he did that with India and Pakistan. He's like, I told India, you want some of that American trade, huh? Huh, India people, you want that American moolah, huh? And then India was like, we better do peace with Pakistan. And Pakistan was like, we better do peace with, and that's actually not what happened at all. And it's pissed off the people of India so much that you would say that India's sovereignty doesn't matter and they just want America trade. India is part of the BRICS bloc. Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. America is an important trading partner to India, as it is to Thailand, as it is to Cambodia, as it is to a lot of countries. However, let's be very clear, not the only trading partner, and dangling trade is not what's going to do it. Then Donald Trump goes on to say, the call with Thailand is being made momentarily, the call with Cambodia has ended, but expect a call back regarding the war stoppage right there. And here's just a really sad image right here of a little girl holding her dad's leg in Cambodia, just not wanting her dad to go to war. That image right there just brings tears to my eyes when I see it. You know, it's funny because I get asked a lot of questions about where I do the research from right here to get, to see what's going on. One of the notable things that from right-wing media, almost no right-wing media is reporting how Donald Trump is getting booed right now in Scotland. And I could find that out from Ground News, which studies like bias, like what's the right reporting, what's the left reporting, what's the center reporting. So the story about Trump plays golf in Scotland while protests. So you should check out Ground News. It's the research tools that I use. It helps eliminate bias in reporting. So please check it out whenever you can. And use the research tools that I use. Go to ground.news/MTN or scan the QR code. I'm going to give you 40% off of Ground News' top-tier Vantage plan. You get the research tools that I use again. Ground.news/MTN. Get 40% off of Ground News top-tier Vantage plan. You can do it. I just did. See the bias. Is right-wing covering this at all? They're not, because they're living in their echo chamber. Ground News is subscriber-funded. They don't rely on ads that could also introduce bias. Subscribing supports our channel and their independent team working to keep the media transparent. One more time, go to ground.news/MTN or scan the QR code right there. We're going to give our viewers 40% off. Ground.news/MTN, get that 40% off. Use the research tools that I'm using here, all right? Let me just show you also what Donald Trump is running away from right now while he's in Scotland. Here's weeks 1 through 3, as I think perfectly demonstrated by CNN, of Trump's response on Epstein. He's running away from his dark connections to Epstein. Here, play this clip.
Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein?
I know it's a hoax. It's started by Democrats. It's been run by the Democrats for 4 years.
They should focus on the fact that Larry Summers from Harvard, that Bill Clinton, who you know very well, and lots of other friends, really close friends of Jeffrey Summers, should be spoken about.
Here's how it's being reported on MSNBC. Ali Velshi says that the latest Fox poll shows 80% of registered voters have been following the Epstein case. Of the people who have been following, only 13% believe Trump has been open about it. People are seeing what's really going on. Here, play this clip.
The latest Fox poll shows 80% of registered voters have been following the Epstein case. Of the people who've been following the case, only 13% believe the Trump administration has been open and transparent. The Epstein scandal will not be going away anytime soon.
Folks, and I've been doing reports on this all day and all yesterday. As you now know, Donald Trump gave Ghislaine Maxwell immunity, something called Queen for the Day treatment, where all of the statements she made to Donald Trump's Department of Justice in Tallahassee, Florida yesterday, she now gets immunity from future prosecution. On that, I mean, granted, she's already in jail for 20 years. Giving somebody who's a convicted sex trafficker who's serving a 20-year sentence use immunity is unheard of. If you were going to give it, you would do it before the trial if she were to be forthcoming. During the criminal trial against her where she was convicted of sex trafficking, the Department of Justice, back then before Donald Trump was involved in this cover-up, when the Department of Justice was actually a Department of Justice, said that she showed an utter lack of remorse and just went through in painstaking detail her crimes of causing the sexual assault of underage girls. And some of those girls were found at Mar-a-Lago, by the way, and brought to Epstein, like Virginia Giuffre. And there was another Jane Doe, 14-year-old girl who was brought to Mar-a-Lago by Jeffrey Epstein, according to the indictment and according to the sentencing memorandum. A few other things I want to point out: what Donald Trump is posting or sending to his supporters, emails like this: open this as soon as humanly possible. If you're on Donald Trump's listserv, you get this. And Donald Trump goes, Ben, in between my many meetings and phone calls, I made a very important decision about your future in the MAGA movement. I can't keep this away from the press forever, so I wanted to share it with you as soon as I got confirmation. Believe me, Ben, you're going to want to open this as soon as humanly possible. So you open it up, and here's what it says. Be honest. Are you still a true MAGA patriot? I'm running a quick MAGA survey to find out who's still standing with me. If you are, you'll pass it easy. Please certify the statements below to claim your coveted Trump merit badge. Okay, so that's the email that says open as soon as humanly possible to get a Trump merit badge. Do y'all see how bizarre this cult is also? Or how about this email from 6:45 a.m. today?
Congratulations, question mark.
And then it says in the subject, I love you. It says, I love you. And then it goes, when you open it up, after it says, I love you, Ben. $5 for MAGA. $5. I love you, Ben. $5 for MAGA. Official memo from Trump. Ben, I know I send you a lot of emails, and I hate to take up even a moment of your valuable time, but this can't wait even a second longer. I just launched my fundraising blitz. So here are the 4 reasons to give me $5 to help crush my goals. I love you. $5 for MAGA. And just look at this guy. Just look at this guy from South Park. How pathetic. How pathetic is this? Keep booing him, Scotland. Thanks everybody for watching.